my name is Andreas Eklöf, often called Waflan. How the idea to make Adrian a basketball team? It was, I think, and Limit might have a different view, but it was in the summer of '96, might be in the spring of '96, we were drinking a few beers and I mean socializing and realizing at the same time that quite a few of us had been playing basketball as kids. So we started to make jokes, let's make a team. And a few days later, Limit came back and said, I think I just made an application for us to play in the lowest division, which was Division 5 at that time.
Otherwise you can always get out. Then when we turn it around.
And we didn't have a team name. So we started to make great plans for Adrian Basketball. So we chose the name ABB because at that time ABB, the company, had a student contact person named Reijo Palola. And he was famous for being kind of easy to get money from. So we thought if our team is called ABB, he must give us money. I think it took 2 years, and then we got some money so we can have our own t-shirts or shirts, and we didn't have shorts because we didn't have money enough, so we had the shirts at least. In the beginning, because this was in a student fraternity called CS where we met, and CS had a football team, Adrian Grasshoppers. So the football team had shirts. So we borrowed the football team's shirts when we started to play in Division 5, but there were no numbers on the back. So we had this, gaffer tape. So before every match in the locker room, we had to make numbers on the back of the football t-shirts. And I think we did that for the first, I remember it was in '98 we got the money. So I designed the first shirts and we decided to buy our own shirts. And we bought them in size XL and large. And when they came, they were like really skinny on our, the measurement, weight before length. So they didn't fit us that well, but at least we didn't have to put the numbers on the back of the shirts with gaffer tape. And the motto of the team, it was weight before length. I could elaborate a bit more because, it was only for fun. And a bit for exercise, but some of the guys was a bit big. I think I weighed 40 kilos more than I do today at that time. So we could have a first lineup of 5 people that combined was more than 500 kilograms. So we thought it was a good motto for the team.
My name is Christos. I am from Greece. I have been playing for Adrian Basket for almost, I think it is 3 years now. Yes, Corona. The first person that introduced me to Adrian Basket is a Greek guy that used to play. His name is Kostas Prionidis. I met him randomly through common friends and I was unhappy with my previous team. I wanted to leave and I wanted to try something new, and he told me, yeah, I play in a basketball team, if you want to join it would be nice.
What we did is that we went down and synchronized. like somebody was staying up, the other one was going down, or we were doing it with a delay between the two wings.
In Adrian Basket, I think the moment that has been written inside my brain all these years was when Johan came hungover to one game, so he airballed 2 consecutive free throws. I think I will never forget that. I think my favorite Adrian moment was when we managed finally to win Tinnered after so many efforts. Tinnered is a team of 60-year-olds that they were whooping our asses and whooping my ass personally, even with my previous team. And the first time that we won them with team basketball with 20 points, I think it was one of my happiest moments as a basketball player. And the worst moment, it was the loss of the DM final this year. I think that we were ready to finally win this fucking cup, but apparently we didn't manage to do so, and it is all our fault, I believe. But it kinda hurts.
My best Adrian basketball moment, I think the first win was a really, really good one. I mean, we trained every week, and finally, might be that we had a few, I mean, there were new players coming, and we got a few that actually could play basketball. It helped. But it was a really, really good feeling to win the first game, yeah.
Positions now for blue and red.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Good.
Middle.
Yes.
Middle. Come here now. Come on.
Yeah. Well.
My name is Shindrik.
And Cedric, where are you from?
I am from the Philippines.
All the way. Commander, all the way.
I've been playing with Adrian Basket when I checked my mail today. I think it was 2000. I started 2012. So it's my 10th year. The one who introduced me to Adrian Basket was he's a Filipino guy who's been playing with them. It's Mike. So I met Mike in Fysiken and he was like, "Do you want to join?" To play Adrian. I was like, "Yeah." The best moments is like it's after the games is like in the locker room. It's the nice feeling, especially when we win. But when we lose, I don't know. It's the worst moments.
End of the game. The first win of the season.
Yes.
Yeah. And we survive. And we survive.
Oh, Jimbo.
Right, jump up.
My name is Reza.
Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I've been playing for Adrian for maybe, I think it's 7 years now, 7 seasons of basketball.
Who has been introduced to Adrian?
I maybe can give Laurent credit for introducing me to Adrian, but it was actually his wife Leah that brought it up at dinner one time, that we should play basketball together. So I was brought in through Laurent.
Let's go!
It was tough in the beginning. My worst audio moment was maybe my first couple of games. I had to remember how to play basketball. I haven't played basketball in so long. So maybe the first game out at a DM tournament. First game, I didn't know what I was doing. So that's maybe my worst moment.
So, today we won Setila 77-39. Do you have any comments after this game?
It was a good win, 77-79. Good team effort. We're out there pushing hard, playing defense. Thank you, Adrian.
Thank you very much. Good luck in the next game.
Thank you.
The first referee that asked us, why did you start to play basketball? It's hard to learn. It's one of the things. I also think that, I mean, there are lots of memories about the team. When we went on an away game, I think it was in Bollebygd, with 5 people in football shirts and ending up playing some recently graduated high school kids with 40-50 girls looking at the game. And we were, at that time, the 5 of us were 500 kilos on the court. So I think we were this close to dying at that time. Another fun part with the team was that since we formed it from this fraternity, CS, every year we made an event with one of the games. We called it the big game, Stor Matchen. And then we had a speaker, we had a smoke machine, we had a lineup, we have a cool hip hop, we had some entertainment in the half time with some cheerleading. We had lots of spectators coming, and afterwards we had a big party. And the game was the team that was our opposites of the day. They hadn't a clue that this was coming. So when they came to the hall and said, why is there a big speaker, and why is there smoke? Oh, why are there so many people here? So that was really fun. I think we played 2 or 3 seasons before we won the last game of the second season. It was the first time we won a game. We lost all the games until that one. It was a away game against Inti. Up in not Hammarkullen, never mind. And the first big game, Stor Match, we won as well. I might be in the 3rd or 4th season. I mean, the feeling, it was like winning the World Cup or something, winning with all the spectators.
My name is David Solberger and I'm from Östersund, Jämtland. And when I moved to Gothenburg 2003, I started to play again on Fysiken. And I went to Fysiken for quite some years, more or less regularly. And then actually at Fysiken I heard some guys talking about this team, Adrian. It was a guy called Kalle who played with the team. He's not longer in the team, I think he moved to Skåne. And I heard him talk to another guy about this team, and he was asking the other guy actually if he wanted to come and practice with them. And so I asked him as well if I could join and try out. And I did. And I remember the first practice, the practice was at Katrinesundsgymnasiet, and there was no regular baskets. So we had to play on the small baskets on the side. So best and worst Adrian moment. I think one of the best basketball memories on the court, so to speak, was when we had our 20th anniversary. We played a game against Partille, the team that today is Astro Boys, more or less the same players. And it was a close game, and they were up 2, I think. They must have been up 2. And in the end of regulation, I got 2 free throws.
Again, the other side. Look out. Bra.
Like 13, 14, 15 or something. I think I had worse free throw percentage than Shaq. So I went and made both those free throws, and that took us to overtime, and we won the game, and that was awesome. So being able to hit 2 free throws in a clutch moment was nice. So that was a good basket on-court memory. But besides that, most of the best memories is just hanging out with the team, having practices and games, talking, laughing, having beers, traveling back and forth to distant places, talking, meeting new people. It's been a whole lot of people who come through our team, and that has been really fun.
Well, hello!
Hey!
It's going outside! So it's the first long away game of the season. How do you feel?
I feel like we have a long trip ahead of us. I'm tired.
Where are you going now?
Lidköping.
Oh,
play
fuck.
lead bus.
Okay, driver, what do you think about that? Are you gonna be able to play 100% afterwards?
No. It's
My name is Ajay Bhulokam and I am from India. Yeah, the person who introduced me to ABB was Shenrik. I went to Fysiken in search of basketball in the beginning, and Shenrik used to play there. And I got to know that he also plays for a club, and I approached him and asked him, can I join this club also? And he introduced me, and it was quite a smooth introduction to the team and integration to the team, I would say. funny basketball story from Adrian. I can share few. I think Christopher will hate me for this, but the funniest thing I have seen is Christopher Kopp doing a fast break. We call it a fast break, but it was the slowest break I have seen. And he actually made the basket and nobody could catch up with him. But it was really funny to see live during the moment. I have one more actually I thought of. So we played this very young team some time back. And before we went to the game, the team saw us and they made this comment like, oh, what an old team this is and we will beat them badly. And Shendrik took it very personally. The whole game he was whining, oh, Gubbar, and we'll beat them, and we beat them by quite a big margin. So that was kind of a funny, happy moment in the club.
So, how was the game? What do you think it went wrong? Ajay?
I think it was the long layoff we had, 1.5 years of no play. We can see the lack of chemistry. It will come back. We will be good. We scored 57, 58 points, which is in range of what we expect. So we can do better. We will do better.
Few of them. We have few, or at least I remember few bad moments with Adrian Basket. The whole game was bad, I would say. So playing against Hawksbow, both the times. We moved to Division 3 from Division 4 last year with high hopes. We were a very good team in Division 4. We won that division. So we thought we will do well in Division 3. Not bad, at least. But both the games against Hawksbow, it was disheartening. They really beat us badly. That's my opinion. Of course, the team might disagree. But those were bad moments for me. And the first game I played for Adrian Basket was against Ljungby. That was also quite bad. We scored like 35 points maybe, and they scored 66. Very low scoring game, nothing much was happening. I could not believe that we play basketball like that in this team. So that was a bad introduction, I would say. But later, as we gelled well and everything fell in place, it was really a good season later. That was a bad moment for me.
I'm not sure if all of the new ones actually know the history of this, and I think we'll tell them later. But
at the bar, it takes some beer to
I think it takes some beer to remember. Yeah, but at least here we have a few of the ones actually started this team. So thank you.
And why? At least you got better.
Slowly. But now we actually, from the point of being the worst team in Gothenburg, competing for worst team in Sweden, we went to this year winning the Division 4. So there's been a development.
My name is Johan Eriksson. I'm from Göteborg. I lived in Värmland in Kristinehamn for a few years, but then I quickly returned as soon as possible for studies. Well, then it has to be like 20 years I've been playing for Adrian Basketball now. 21 maybe. Well, I started playing for fun. It was a group of people who we met a lot at Chalmers, and they had a basketball team. And I enjoy anything or any sport with a ball. I used to play table tennis and football, so I thought this would probably be fun. And I mean, for the first 5, maybe 10 years even, we rarely won a game. We I think we practiced once a week, and we played Division 4 back then, and we were always last. We played a lot of the teams. We played over and over and over again, and there were some that we got beaten pretty badly by, and there were some we always knew that this one might be good. But we were really not a good basketball team, but we had fun. It was fun. It was friends playing basketball. It was nice. And then it started when we got older and stopped going to school, stopped seeing each other regularly. Then the new guys coming in started to be basketball players instead of students. So then slowly we got some more basketball skills, and it evolved from there. I mean, now it's actually, we're playing some nice basketball, and it's still fun.
And now together with us we have the president of the team. You're the president. Do you have anything to comment after this game?
Yes, a nice first game. Second half with 3 opposing scores, I think.
Yeah,
very nice.
That's correct.
I think we can do better, but it's a good first game. Happy enough.
Good, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, I remember once we were playing DM, which is the 6th Mästerskapen, district championships. And at that time it has to be like the year 2005 something. We were playing, I think, Angered. We were a poor Division 4 team, they were a good Division 2 team. They had a system where the team from the lower division, they got points. So we started with, I think, 25-0, and it was they picked us up to go to the game at our local pub, Skrubben, at 8-9 in the morning. I was wearing what's it called? A jacket? No, a frack. What's a frack? I went to a ball the day before. They picked me up at Skrubben, and we went to play them. We were leading 25-0. We were all hungover, and they started pressuring us. They had a full court pressure from second one, and I don't think it took even 1 quarter until they squared it. But that was it's a nice memory, but I don't want to do it again. My best Adrian Basket moment. I don't know. There have been a few. I mean, I think when we started winning regularly was nice. When we beat Tynnered the first time, that was good. They've always been our arch rivals. I don't know which year this was, but I mean, that really felt like we're doing something else now than we started doing. But then also, I mean, in the early years, we always had our annual meeting on an outside basketball court, having pizzas and beers, playing outside, having a pizza, and just having a good time. I mean, that's also one of the best things, I think. I'd say half of the things that was ever good about Adrian basketball was off court, but the good things on court had been more nowadays than they were in the beginning. It's still, I wasn't there from the start, but I don't know how many times Limit told me that the referee in the first game they ever played came to them and said, "But guys, why did you choose basketball? This is a difficult sport." And I mean, it really says something about they didn't do it to play basketball. They did it to have fun together, and I think that's a nice way of summarize it. My worst Adrian basketball moment. I think there have been a few games, of course. When we lost the DM final last year, that was horrible, because I really thought we could win. That was a moment where we could have won a trophy.
What year was that?
That has to be last year, 2022.
My name is Christopher and I'm from a small village outside of Borås. Who was to introduce me to Adrian Basket? It was actually just googling around and found that stupid webpage where you could see the size of your belly, and I was like, that sounds like a team that I want to play with. I was and then probably was Johan, the first one I met, or maybe Lime. I don't remember. My best memory from Adrian basketball must be when it was actually one of the first years, or second, third, when we were playing DM, and we just played for a full weekend. So it was very intense. It was like 3-4 games, and we got more and more hurt and tired, and it was that way we started building some kind of relationship with each other, like companionship. I think that is the best memory. Or when you actually got injured after like 20 seconds in your last game, but you didn't, so that was a fail.
It's okay.
Okay, if I remember a specific game or practice, I would say that it was when we were playing actually Lundby. This is roughly 5-6 years ago. I was a little bit late to the game. I helped my ex to move, which is very fascinating in one way. And then I came late to the game. I ran in. I was very excited, a lot of adrenaline. Came in, and the first thing that I got was a big punch like this in my belly, and the ref just said, "Yeah, you had it coming." Yeah, and that was like 20 seconds into the game. So that was a very good memory.
With one word, I would describe Adrian Basket as uplifting.
For me, Adrian basketball, with one word, would be hanging out together.
Hang out with the guys. For me, Adrian Basket is about friendship.
Adrian Basket is friendship, brotherhood, and a whole lot of fun. Not that much about basketball when it comes to the nitty-gritty. Or of course it's about basketball. We wouldn't play football or innebandy.
Adrian Basket, it's difficult
to be defined in one word, maybe two. For me, it's like a warm high five to everyday life. And maybe, yeah, or maybe like for me, it's like kind of a trip to my childhood that travels me every day when I'm there, with hanging out with the dudes. That's it, probably, more or less. Maybe more than one word.
In one word, what is Adrian Basket for me? I think it should be, has always been, and it should be fun. I mean, that's the whole point with this. It's not about being the best team. Of course you want to win games, but the main idea should be funny.
If I had one word to describe Adrian Basket, I don't know the exact translation in English, and please, all the Greek audience, excuse my language. It is kavla. It is something that basically means something that makes you really hard on. What happens is that we all love that game. We all basically our lives is around that game. Our interests is around that game. And for a 30-year-old, or for my teammates that they're even older, they have families, to spend 4 hours per week on practice and plus 2 hours on a game in the middle of nowhere around Gothenburg, that's the only thing that you can describe it. You are really passionate about it. And I think that you can see it in most of the members in Adrian Basket.
One word, what Adrian Basketball is for me, it's friendship.
Adrian Basketball for me is friendship.
Adrian is like a family. You know, it's like I transferred here, I migrated here in 2009, and 2012 they have been my friends since 2012 until now. So it's really good to have a feeling of family, and they are my family too.
With one word, what Adrian Basket is for me. With one word, Adrian Basket is a family.
With one word, I would describe Adrian Basket as family.
In the middle of all the laughs, high fives, and the satisfying squeeze of basketballs through the hoop in that small and cozy gym, this Bad Eastern family shared a journey that went way beyond the court. Through the ups, downs, and the countless post-game beers, they saw us that the real win in life isn't measured in points, but in the unbreakable bonds of friendship and the warmth of your basketball buddies. In that gym, they found their second home, where teamwork, trust, and inside jokes were the name of the game. And they made us believe that sometimes the best victories aren't in championships, but in the love and laughter we share along the way.